Biafra, superstars, media.
My people, my Biafran people. All set, go. Ew. My God, have mercy. My people, now how una day? I say good morning, good afternoon, good evening, good night, depending on where you're listening to the sound of my voice. This one, na Biafra Superstars Media, and I'm holding it down. I say, may God bless Nnamdi Kanu, and may God bless His Excellency, the Prime Minister of the Biafra Republic Government in Exile, the one and only ESN, Ekpa, Simon Njoko, for the great job you're doing, Simon. I want to say we love you, we thank you, we appreciate you. We know in your hands, Simon, Biafra is safe. We know in your hands, Biafra is coming. And in your hands, when Biafra comes, the people of Biafra will rejoice. The genuine Biafrans will rejoice. Not people like this man you are seeing in the video. Asari Dokubo. How market? Asari Dokubo, I say how market. You see, this life, them say when small pikin cry, them talk say na hunger. Now old person they cry, them go talk say na waiting. When small pikin they cry, in mama go talk say na hunger they catch him, give him breast milk or whatever. But now old person they cry, them go talk say na waiting. My people, this one no, una go see say over and over and over again, Nnamdi Kanu and Simon Ekpa is being vindicated. Over and over and over again. The man you see here, Asari Dokubo, was somebody who was against Nnamdi Kanu. This man betrayed Nnamdi Kanu in the 11th hour. But suddenly now, him went go bow down to the cabal. He went to bow down to the Fulani cabal. And now he is the one crying like a baby. He's crying, lamenting, begging Tinubu, calling the name of Tinubu to come and rescue him. Today's title, I call it Simon Ekpa Vindicated. Asari Dokubo attacks Tinubu over Wike, Fubara, and their River State conundrum. Oyibo. It means the River State Wahala. Look at this man that should have seen the bigger picture. We told you from beginning that even though you guys, you have a larger share of the oil, we the Biafrans, we don't care about the revenue coming from your oil. All we want you to do is secure your land, protect your land, become independent from the Fulani cabal. But this man, he refused. He chose to bow down to the cabal. He chose to betray his brother, Nnamdi Kanu, to the cabal. Even when we have our ESN, we have our BLA, and the rest of our military parastatals, this man still went to create his own special forces to come down to the land of Biafra and kill us. This same man, Asari Dokubo, chose to connive with the government, with the zoo government, to kill his own brothers. My people, this one, no time for talk. Make we play this video. Make we see the way this man, they cry, they lament like small pikin when she for pants. Asari Dokubo, I told you, judgment day is coming. Your water has run 100. Your water has run 100. Game over. We told you, do not play with these guys, they don't love you. But you kept on laughing at Nnamdi Kanu. You betrayed Nnamdi Kanu. You even went to a meeting with Nnamdi Kanu in Cotonou, where you built your mansions from the trinkets, the crumbs that the zoo government give to you, to protect the oil pipeline. You are the owner of the oil, but you choose to protect the pipeline that steals the oil. What a sacrilege. My people, make una hear the way this man they cry to Tinubu. Him they beg Tinubu say, na Tinubu fault to say na Tinubu they make Wike do what he is doing in River State. Young man, you should understand that Tinubu being in that place, you should have known the design of Tinubu. You should have known his character. They are after the oil in Biafra land. You should have known this. And now you are crying, you are lamenting about a governor in that zoo, about a stakeholder in that zoo, about politics in that zoo. I started shame on you. My people, make we hear this man, make we laugh this man, then I go break him down, I go remind them, word for word, line for line, sentence for sentence. Shame on him.
Tinubu. There are a lot of things.
Bring it back.
President Ahmed Bola Tinubu.
Go on.
There are a lot of things involved in this River State matter.
Okay.
And as a friend, I am advising you, if you are not careful, River State will become your albatross. Like the ancient marina. You are going to carry it on your neck.
Okay.
Do you know why?
Tell him.
River State have the largest number of Ijaw people. And apart from the Fulanis and the Yorubas to a certain extent, River State people have, the Ijaw people in River State are found everywhere. They are in Gabon in large number, Equatorial Guinea, Cameroon, Sierra Leone, Liberia. They're all on the coast. And the Ijaw people act like one people. You have seen them in Ondo State. You have seen them in Edo State. You have seen them in Delta. They act as one people. They are like the immigrant Fulanis coming from everywhere.
Boom! The Ijaws, they are like the immigrant Fulanis coming from everywhere. See the way this man, they relate his people to the arch rivals called the Fulanis. He's crying here, trying to remind Tinubu, say the Ijaw, this is who we are. We are everywhere. We are scavengers. We are drifters. We are travelers. This is what this man is saying. And they come for this man. Make we hear this man they go. Make we hear where this man they go. Today, not to today. I will expose, I will strip this man naked. Let's continue.
When one Ijaw man is hot, Ijaw people, it is very easy to rally Ijaw people. They are one of the easiest people to rally around to come. You only need to say, Ijaw, Kimemia, Emie. Asawana wana, and they will come.
Okay.
For many animals, whether
the ethnic card is already in this game. Ijaw sentiment. You saw Ijaw people in Ondo State.
Okay.
You, as governor, you even saw them in Lagos State. For the sake of one man, you are looking for money to implement your programs for this government to succeed.
Now you are getting it. He is looking for money. Where is the money coming from? Fool. Where is that money coming from? If not from the oil, from the land of the Biafra. See how selfish this man is. Because he's protecting pipeline. He is happy that he is making money from a sector or a segment from the economy of that zoo. Protection of the pipeline. It's like a highway robber. When you go steal for bank, the driver, when they drive the car, you are in the car, you are waiting. People, they steal money for bank. When they bring them, enter the car, you drive off. You are protecting the oil they are stealing from your pipeline. You are trying to make Ijaw people to be segmented. You want to remove the Ijaws from the Biafrans. See how selfish and greedy this man is. Now that he has seen the game, so okay, these guys, they are coming for the oil. They need money. They need raw money. They need free money to run their so-called governments. And their eyes are now focused on the Ijaw resources, the oil coming from the land of Biafra in an area known as Ijaw. He is now crying. Make we hear this man cry. Make we hear this man lament. This same man when they boast. You betrayed Nnamdi Kanu. You came to the land of Biafra to kill our men. And now you are lamenting. Cry me more, cry me a river. Continue, idiot.
But for a few people, you are ready to throw this away?
Okay. Yes, he is.
Why will any reasonable person decide to provoke Ijaw people? Any reasonable person.
Okay.
Are there no advisors? Are they telling you, like Nehru was sitting while Rome burned? He was drinking and celebrating while Rome burned.
Yes. He was champagning, he was drinking, he was partying, he was sleeping with his concubines and his friends all day and all night while Rome was burning. When he woke up, his empire was gone. Rome was gone. And before your eyes, there was somebody who came to protect your land, who saw the vision, who told you they were coming. This man was not sleeping. Nnamdi Kanu was not sleeping. He saw them. He saw the enemies were coming. The cabal, they are coming with their cattle and their guns. AK-47, they are coming. Let us come as one and protect the land of Biafra. But you chose to betray your brother. You joined hand with the caliphate. You went to become a Muslim. And now you are telling us how the Ijaw people, they are similar to the Fulani. They travel around the whole countries. They are drifters. They are travelers. Then they walk around. Then they drift everywhere. They be strangers all across Africa. A synonym between the Ijaws and the Fulani. No wonder this idiot sold our leader out. He wanted to see himself. He wanted to align himself, not even his people, himself with the Fulani Caliphate. All because of oil pipeline. Look at Tompolo. They are giving you 4 billion for a contract to protect the oil pipeline, while the criminals, the thieves, the looters, they are stealing your oil and you are protecting the pipeline that takes away your resources. You prefer that. You prefer to protect pipeline than to be in a country known as Biafra, where you control your resources, where you control your land, where you control your economy, where you control your people, where you build your land and your people. No, you choose to be a slave. You choose to be a security guard. You they protect pipeline. The oil is yours, the land is yours, the resource is yours, but you choose to be the megad. The night guard, Nche, Ndunche, the megad of the pipeline, while the cabal, they are in faraway knots. They control all the oil wells, the oil blocks in the land of Biafra. Because they are giving you 4 billion contract. You are happy. It is all about you. You are fine. Your children are fine. You are building houses. Same with this fool here. He's happy. He's rich from the peanuts they give to him. What about your people? What about your people? Asari Dokubo, what about the people that owns the land? What about them? What about the people of Ogoni that Ken Saro-Wiwa died for? Ken Saro-Wiwa died for his people, but you are here selling your people. You sold your soul to the devil and the price was cheap. You did protect pipeline. And now you are, you are crying now, you are lamenting. Trying to make Tinubu to be more rational, to see you as somebody. Tinubu has no respect for you. You have betrayed yourself. You have betrayed your people. You have betrayed your nation. Phew, I spit on your face. Idiot.
I might have differences with sin, but I know in some people, I know them. And I'm telling you, when Nnamdi came to make peace with you in Lagos, after they cried, I know Ijaw people, they don't relent. Can you afford that? Because they will come like a tsunami. They don't need anybody. They don't need Sim to give them money. They don't need Sim. Nobody mobilize them with money in Lagos, in Ondo, in Edo, and in Delta. Nobody. The environment provide them with the money and the resources to carry out the activities without blinking their eyes. You don't want to hear this naked truth. Okay, don't hear it. Don't hear it. Ijaw people are already angry that this is the worst government.
Continue.
This government is against Ijaw people, and you want to hard.
You see, this is how selfish this idiot is. He's saying this government is against Ijaw people. Instead of this man to look at the bigger picture here. When a finger fights by itself, it can be broken. But when you fight as a fist, when you come as a unit and fight together under Biafra, you are safe. But here he's crying, Ijaw people, Ijaw people. Divide and conquer. The game when this man they play. This man is a snake. He can never be trusted. You dey cry. See eyes. Continue. Cry more.
Fire to petrol. You want to add petrol to fire?
Okay.
This is the worst government. That's the feeling of the Ijaw people. If nobody is telling you, as a friend, I will tell you. The Ijaw people feel this is the worst government.
Okay.
For them. This is a nightmare for them.
Okay.
And when we are voting, when we were campaigning for you, a lot of Ijaw people called me, President, you don't know Tinubu. You know everything about Tinubu. Tinubu is your friend. We hope it's not going to look the other way.
Okay.
And I assured everybody, I say if Tinubu fails, hold me responsible.
Sam, when our Prime Minister gave the authority, he gave the instruction that nobody should go out to vote in the land of Biafra. This man went behind our back, telling the people of Ijaw to go out and vote. And even though they came to him, they said, please, though, this Tinubu, are you sure we can trust this man? Because on the bigger picture, Biafrans are saying we should not vote. You are telling us, you are asking us to vote. Can we trust this man? Can we vouch on you that you trust this man that you say we should vote for? And he told them to blame him, to hold him responsible. This man went against the authority of our Prime Minister, Mazi Ekpa Simon Njoku. A very selfish, a self-centered human being. Very selfish. We came to you, our leader came to you to discuss man to man. How can we discuss this thing? How can we work together to get this Biafra? When we get it, you are in total control of your resources. Your oil, whatever you have in the land belongs to you and your people. You even took money off our leader, Nnamdi Kanu, in agreement, not knowing you will go behind his back and blackmail him to the caliphate. You blackmailed your brother to the Fulani cabal, those that control your oil resources. You blackmail your brother to them, and now they have told Tinubu, who is their boy, they have instructed him to go and get that oil from the Ijaw land. And now you are here, you are vexed, you are angry. You are baffled, say Tinubu that you trusted. A man that gave you a platform to speak in Aso Rock and whatever. You were boasting, talking, beating your chest, thinking you have arrived. But suddenly, no contract came your way because Tinubu is not responsible for the contract. When it comes to that oil, now the Fulani Kabal, they control oil. And here now you are here lamenting. You are lamenting. Men without vision. These are men without vision. They will blackmail and kill their brother that has the vision of how to liberate the people. Man, God have mercy.
And today, the people are asking me, are you still on that if Tinubu fails, hold me responsible?
Okay.
River State is a litmus test. If there is going to be any fire,
okay,
it will start in River State.
Okay.
I cannot stop them.
Okay.
I, as an individual, I cannot stop them. I cannot even stand on their way.
You cannot stop them. You cannot even stand on their way. But you came to stop the movement of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. You came to stop the movement of Mazi Ekpa, Simon and Joko. You brought in your men, your special forces, all the way from the creek. You came to our land to kill our people, to stop our movement. How much them pay you? Eh? In your own case, that you say, oh no, I cannot stop them. Oh. I cannot stop the Ijaw youths when they are angry. I cannot stop them. But I'm asking you now, in the case of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, you came to the land of Biafra, you came to the southeast to stop us in the movement. You brought in men, you went to collect contracts from that zoo government to create your special forces men. Your paramilitary structure, you create them to come land to kill your own people, to kill your own brothers. People that speak the same language as you. You came to kill us. You came to stop the movement. You were boasting how your father was selling our people as slaves. You were boasting with joy. You came to stop our movement. You came to stop the Biafra movement. But now when the thing done, they bite you for nyash. You say, oh, when the people come out though, I cannot stop them. I cannot stop them. Oh. Tinubu, I cannot stop them. You see, can you see how this life is? Always selfish interest. When it's about their interest, they take above board. They want to claim that, you know, they're on a very higher pedestal. When the thing they bite you, then you want justice. But when it's biting your people, the Biafrans as a whole, you are coming to kill your own people. You bring men to the land of Biafra to kill us. Ah, man, God have mercy, God. Let's continue.
Because they will shove me aside. Let me tell you, nobody, if anybody is giving you assurance that he can stand in the gap between you and the Ijaw people, when the Ijaw people feel that your government is against them,
you see?
Then that person is your worst enemy.
You see?
Because the Ijaw people will crush him.
You see?
Whoever he is.
Okay.
Whether it's an Ijaw man or not, Ijaw people will crush him.
When it's biting you, it's okay for your people to crush. When it's biting you in the bum, the chicken has come home to roost. They are coming for your oil now. You are now saying it's okay for your men to fight back. Very selfish, narrow-minded animal. They are coming for your oil, and now you are angry. Oh, man, God have mercy.
The earlier you call your minister and the governor to Abuja again to maintain the status quo, the better it will be. The better it will be. I am saying it.
Okay.
I have everything to lose. But if I don't advise you, I stake my life, I stake everything. I stake my businesses, my source of livelihood for you to become president. And if I am unable to tell you the truth, if you are in your government, I have to stake everything for telling you the truth. I have started doing it now. I am staking everything to tell you the truth. It is left for you to hear, but the result you will see.
Okay.
The Ijaw people feel insulted. They produce over 80% of the resources in Nigeria.
Okay.
And 100% of the resources in Nigeria, the oil and gas, pass through their territory for export.
I'm glad you know these facts. You produce 80% of the oil resources or whatever you said in Nigeria, in that zoo, in that dirty, stinking gutter zoo. And 100% of the oil pass through the pipeline going through your land. Yet, your number one job role in your CV is a security guard protecting the oil pipeline. What a sacrilege. Very, very shameful. That everything comes through your land. The resource, you said it, 80%, according to you, come through your land. The resources, the oil, 80% you said, come through Ijaw. It's from Ijaw. It comes out of Ijaw. But your main job role is to protect the pipeline. I mean, where else is this done? Where else is it done? Even in Alaska, when you go to America, the state called Alaska where there is oil, the people of Alaska, they control the oil, they mine the oil, they make the rules and regulations for the oil, they discuss with companies on how the standards for them to come and drill to get oil. They come with a framework, a policy framework that must be controlled or followed by all stakeholders dealing with that oil. At the end of the year, the revenue comes to Alaska. Then they give the center a percentage of the oil money. People in Alaska, they control their oil. Now them get the oil well. American government don't control it. People of Alaska, they control the resources from the land. And at the end, now them they say, okay, government, come and take this more percentage as taxation, as policies, as that we need to pay. They pay into the center, into the coffers of the center. But in this case, this man is saying, Ijaw, he's being selfish and greedy. He wants to differentiate. Instead of saying Biafra, he said, no, Ijaw people. Where are they from? He doesn't want to specify. Ijaw people, 80% of the oil comes from underneath the soil of Ijaw. And 100% of the pipeline, they go through the land, through and through the land of Ijaw. But 100% of the owners of the oil well are Fulani cabals. 100% of those controlling the affairs of the oil well in that zoo called Nigeria are the Fulani cabals. And his own job role is to protect the pipeline that conveys the crude oil coming from his land. Hey! This man deserves slap. This man deserves cane. They're supposed to flog this man, making shit peace for body. Flog him until in shit and peace for him body. Huh? This is what we are fighting against. We are saying it cannot be this way. The gold from Zamfara, they don't even discuss it in national budgets. In that zoo, when they're when they're carrying out their national budget, they don't create any allocation for the gold, the revenue from the gold from Zamfara state. But when you go to Morocco, when you go to Egypt, when you go to Libya, I was in Egypt for holidays some few months back, and what I saw there baffled me. I saw, a gold when them exposed, they put everything out. I was looking, and I saw the different golds from Africa, and there was a section where them write say this gold came from Nigeria, Zamfara state. One of the best golds from Africa. I looked at it, I said, God, these guys from Zamfara, they are selling their gold in the Arab world. None of the revenue is being discussed in their so-called National Assembly, not even their zoo government. When they are doing their budget, they don't discuss expectations, a forecast of how much we will sell in gold. Right now in the stock market, gold, the value of gold is so high. Nobody is asking them, not even the zoo media, the dirty stinking zoo media. None of them is asking that zoo government, excuse me, why is your budget only based on oil? What about the gold coming from Zamfara state? No. Because Nigeria is not one. Whatever they find in the north remains in the north. Whatever they find in the land of the cabals, the Hausa, the Fulani cabals, in the north, any resources from the north belongs to the people of the north. It is not negotiable, or whatever I want to call it. They will not share the proceeds, which is why they had to create conflict. They brought in Boko Haram to create an hocus pocus, a confusion, a calamity, so that you are scared of Boko Haram. But in the night time, the Boko Haram, they are like security guards protecting investors from China, from Africa, from Arab world, coming to collect gold, coming to buy gold. And when they buy this gold, they pay in hard currency to the government of Zamfara. Nothing goes to the center. Nothing is even shared by Tinubu, which is why Tinubu is only focusing on that oil. The oil that comes from Biafra land. And when we told this man, when our leader spoke to this man, told him the reason why he needs to come together, come and discuss with me under one accord, let us secure and protect this land called Biafra. This man said yes, he was down with it. In the 11th hour, he blackmailed our leader. Look at him, lamenting now. Had I known comes at last. Hey, Asari Dokubo, this is the one Nigeria you betrayed Mazi Nnamdi Kanu for. I hope you are enjoying your one Nigeria. Now you are crying, even though you have gone to sit at the throne of Asari. You were dishing out instructions. You were attacking the military of that zoo, that they are responsible for the oil. Oil. At the end now you they cry. Eh? When wise men called you in private and discussed with you, you chose to betray Nnamdi Kanu. And the one he told us to listen to, the Prime Minister of the Biafra Republic government in exile, you have brought in your special forces to sabotage the good job of Mazi Simon Ekpa. It's a pain person now. It's a pain. I beg, continue, I beg.
Determinants. All pipeline pass through Ijaw land.
Okay.
And you look at them, you look at Ijaw people, and you give us one third-class minister.
So that's his pain now. They give them one third-class minister in the zoo government. Hey, God. He wants to feel along. He wants to feel among. He wants to dine with the kings and queens of that zoo. He wants to be initiated to the Fulani cabal, their legacy and all those things. He wants to feel among. He has been used and dumped, but he's angry. Lament more for me, idiots. Lament.
It has never happened.
Okay.
From Gowon to now, it has never happened.
Okay.
And all of us, some of us have tried as much as we can to see that this thing is changed. No. Every day you remove Ijaw people from the position. Ijaw people consider Buhari government as the worst in the history of the Ijaw nation.
Okay.
But even the people Buhari appointed and left, you are removing them. I'm putting on Ijaw. The few places Buhari kept them, you are removing them.
He has to remove them now because what he is doing now is trying to put his own people. That's how it's done. The cabal, they control the main one. So any leftover, Tinubu has to look towards his people and put people there. That's how it's done. We have been telling you this. Say, Nigeria does not belong to us. We have no business with Nigeria. They don't love us. But when we speak, you want to relegate to what we are saying as that of the Igbos. We say Biafra, you say no, the Igbos. We speak about Biafra, you say no, it's the Igbos. The Southeast, they call us the 5 states. They say they are not even Igbos. Some of them will say they are not Igbos. They think when they disassociate themselves from the Igbos, it means Nigeria will love them. He calls himself the Ijaws, not Biafra. Ijaw. And now he's crying. He's crying. What he is going through now, it is not done by the Igbos. So, God have mercy. This is the problem. They know there's a problem in that zoo, but they want to just pretend to say, no, love us, but hate the Igbos. We are not Biafrans. We are not the Igbos. Just hate the Igbos. Hate the 5 states. And love us. We are with you. We are with the zoo. We represent the zoo. I will turn to Muslim. He turned to a Muslim. He converted to a Muslim. Just to feel among and be initiated into the cabal. But they see him as a UI, a useful idiot. UI. That's a coded message or a coded language. When you hear UI, it means a useful idiot. When they want to kill us or disrupt what the Biafrans are doing, they will go to Asari and say, okay, take 3 billion, bring some men, go and fight the Biafrans from the southeast. And he'll do it. He's ready to kill his own brothers to appease the cabal. This man is ready to kill his own brothers, his relatives, his distant relatives. He's ready to kill them to appease the cabal. And now that they are showing him their true color, he's now here crying, lamenting. When small pikin cry, them talk say na hunger. Now old man they cry, them go talk say na waiting. When small pikin cry, them talk say na hunger. Now old man they cry, them go talk say na waiting. When small pikin cry, them go talk say na hunger. Now old man they cry, them go talk say na waiting. When small pikin cry, mama talk say na hungry yo. Now na old person they cry yo. Them go talk say na waiting. When small pikin cry, them talk say na hunger. Now Asari Dokubo they cry yo. Them go talk say na waiting. This life is a lesson. This life is a teacher. And life is a lesson. This man could have had everything. By now, would have been in Biafra. But he went in the private. What he discussed with Nnamdi Kanu in the private. He went to the cabal and he exposed everything. He tried to compromise the movement of Nnamdi Kanu. But we thank God there was somebody. Oh my God, have mercy. In the 11th hour, when Nnamdi Kanu knew that people around him, they are all saboteurs. He looked around. Those he called the DOS, they were saboteurs. They were blackmailing him. They were selling him out for shots. He looked his left, nobody to trust. He looked his right, nobody to trust, nobody to confide in. And then he cried to God in the private. He begged God for 100 men. He was begging, crying, begging for 100 men. He prayed to God for 100 men in the private. And things were not happening. The same problem, sabotage everywhere. Until he came out in the public. He now told us live on radio, he said, Papa, I have prayed to you in the private, those same prayers I am making in the public. Papa, I need 100 men. Men who are ready to die for this cause. Men who knew their assignments in their mother's womb. They were born for this movement to go and get us this Biafra. Too much of women everywhere. I need 100 men. And when he cried out, lo and behold, our brother Mazi Ekpa Simon and Joko came to him and told him, cry no more. If you need 100 men, I am 15-1. I will make your job easier because in me, I am 15-1. Go out there to get 50 more. I am 15-1. I have made your job easier. Oh my God, have mercy. And when our leader heard this, he knew the time has come. He knew the man of the hour has come. He knew the man destined for this thing, the man ready to complete this job, this assignment has come. And he told us in the public, he told us, you must listen to Simon Ekpa and share his video because Simon is coming with a new dimension. A new dimension. Something new, something unseen. Something nobody has seen yet. Nobody born of man has seen this dimension. A new dimension. Nnamdi Kanu came with his own dimension, but he said Simon was coming with a brand new dimension. And we thank God. We thank God Simon was able to step into that, those big shoes. Uneasy lies the head that wears the crown. It's not easy. Uneasy lies the head that wears the crown. It's not easy. But Simon, today, I want to assure you that God, the God we serve, the God of Biafra, will never lay upon you a load too heavy to carry. You've been doing a good job. And Simon, I swear before man and God, I'm saying it out now. I'm saying it out here. The day our leader is freed, the day our leader, Nnamdi Kanu, is released, I will do a video where I will do a presentation. I will give an account from the day Nnamdi Kanu was kidnapped to the present day. I will let him know all what has been happening from the days of the DOS, Nelly, Ofuegwu, and the rest of them. How they came, how they tried to cajole, how they tried to blackmail and suppress the movement, how Nelly said Biafra is dead, Biafra is a fraud, and the rest of them. I will make a presentation and let Nnamdi Kanu know what his so-called DOS they've been doing, Chinas and Woru and the rest of them, how they've been going to the land of Biafra to kill the men who have volunteered to protect Biafra. I will do that video. I will let Mazi Kanu know, because I don't want them to now go and blackmail Simon and say, Nnamdi Kanu, this Simon is a problem. Oh. No. We shall all speak out. I'm calling out on all the media warriors. You must make a video. I pray to God on the 15th of December, in the next 2 days, in the next 48 hours, I pray our leader is freed. We must do a video where we explain to our leader. We give an account to our leader the good job that Mazi Simon Ekpa has been doing in his absence. Let him know in the public, because sometimes when you say it in the private, people might hide that information from our leader. So we must do it in the public. When he comes out, he sees new names. He'll be shocked. What's going on here? These are new people, or media warriors. These are all new guys. And they're telling me this. Wow, okay. Okay. Something the legal team could not tell me. Ijaw did not tell him all these things. We shall tell him exactly what's been going on in his absence for the past 2.5 years. He must know. We must give the good account. And afterwards, at the end of the video, I will draw a line. I will let him know. Oyendu, Simon has been a good man. It was because of Simon and people like me I came out to this movement. We must allow Simon to complete this job. You gave him the blessing. You told us to listen to him. That was the instruction you gave, and we carried out the instructions. We have made him our prime minister, and he's doing a good job. I will come out and testify. I will make a masterclass video on that day. Let's just pray. Let's just pray that the Zoo government do things with their senses, because sometimes, the cabal, they are so myopic, they are so backwards, they think like they're in the Stone Age. They don't get it. But let's pray on the 15th of December, our leader, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, will be released. But we have told them, we shall make holding Nnamdi Kanu more expensive than releasing him. So from this 15th, after the 15th, if he's not released, nobody should come and tell us anything. All these your leaders, or Haneze, don't come and tell us any rubbish again. Because it could be fire for fire. We go match their fire for fire. After the 15th, if he is not released, real men go begin come out. Because since we've been diplomatic, we've been taking it easy. You guys don't know what is on the ground. You guys don't know what is on the ground. We've taken it cool, calm, watching you guys. After the 15th, it will be clear to everybody, to the whole world, to the Zoo media, that okay, they do not want to release Mazi Nnamdi Kanu because this man did nothing different from Chief Sunday Igboho, our good friend. But when Sunday Igboho was freed, no lawyer even came out to explain to us how he got his freedom. No Yoruba lawyer came out to explain to us how Chief Sunday Igboho regained his freedom. Next thing we saw was he was on the plane going to Germany. I was like, wow, this is good. Good news. We saw him in Germany, and the rest was history. Nobody came to explain. Nobody came to, break it down, the legal terms. Discharged, not acquitted. We had no jargons. Chief Sunday Igboho became a free man because his brother, Tinubu, is in power. So when we are telling you that we don't belong to that Nigeria, you idiots, you fools, don't get it. You don't get it. We are the target for all the tribes. It is the Biafrans that are the targets. When it comes to us, the story is different. Sheikh Gumi can call the headsmen their freedom fighters, and he's still free. He's a free man walking. Sheikh Gumi called Boko Haram their freedom fighters, and he's still a free man. Highly respected, highly revered by everybody in that zoo. But when the Igwe in Lagos said, you are burning our businesses, please stop this thing. No, if not, we may have to call the ESN to protect our business. Not to come and fight, though, to protect the business. Till this day, that man is still being locked up. He's still being locked up. No court case, no nothing. No bailing. He's still being locked up for making a statement. And you claim you're a country that practices the freedom of speech. And Igwe just spoke and you went in the midnight. You bundled him, you locked him up. And you want me to believe we are in one country, one zoo country called Nigeria? God forbid bad thing. God forbid bad thing. But I digress. Let's continue with this stuff. Talk about idiots. Speak.
And you think some people are telling you, it's okay, we are going to handle it for you. They are deceiving you. And the easiest way for this fire is in Rivers State. When it starts, you won't get the oil you are looking for.
Okay.
You won't get the revenue you are looking for.
Okay.
They are telling you, mobilize the army to kill Ijaw people. Please do. The people who are advising you, mobilize Ijaw people to come and to mobilize the army people to come, the military, to come and kill Ijaw people so that you can easily implement the program they have laid out for you.
Yes.
Okay, please do.
That's the plan.
P2B cannot be private. Forget, I will not support P2B, so go with your P2B. It's gone, it's history.
Continue, I beg.
River State will be the easiest. I have no. The first time I saw, shook hand with this thing was at the burial of my king, Asari Dokubo. I sat there. The governor came to greet me. That was where I was. I have not had any contact with the governor. So let nobody say. The same way, I did not see Wike until my friends, my associates feel that, oh, there's a need, let us go and see Wike, and we went. And since that day I left, I have never gone there. Even when I'm supposed to call him, I didn't call Wike. I'm saying it live. He's there. I didn't call him. I don't have any personal problem with Wike. I don't have any personal problem with him. I hardly have personal problem with people.
Lamentations.
I say my mind. If you don't like it, okay. But Mr. President, let me tell you.
Okay.
If you allow Wike to push this as he's doing, it will be very difficult for him to even come to Rivers State. It will be difficult for those 27 House of Assembly members to even have a place to stay in Rivers State. Okay. It will be difficult for anybody if they think that they are going to impeach him and the job people will allow it. Okay. It will be difficult to impeach him. Mark this word I'm telling you. God knows. Nobody. It will be difficult to impeach him and bring a governor. It's not going to be possible. Go and ask in Ondo State. Go and ask in Delta State.
Monkey man is talking about politics. We say your land is being taken away from you. You're talking about politics. I beg this guy wrap up, make a more for you. I beg, idiots.
The fury of the job people. They don't give a damn. They are hardly afraid of death. I'm telling you the truth. The earlier you hear this, you accept it. Call Wike, call sin. Let them maintain the status quo. That is the only way. If they don't, allow me to say impeachment was Ijaw. So the person who succeeded Alamesia was Ijaw, good Lord Jonathan. He became vice president and became president.
Hey.
So it is not Alamesia's matter. Try this one and see what will happen.
Oh, I beg. Keep quiet there, Mr. Man. You forced my hand, my people. This guy forced my hand badly. Very, very sad. Very, very sad. You have the chance to liberate your people. You have the chance to free your people. You had the chance to teach them how to be independent, to work and produce for themselves, to enjoy the resources that God has blessed them with, at least for once. You had the chance to do all this, Asari Dokubo. But you chose instead to be selfish. You chose to be selfish. Yes, you are rich now. You've gotten contracts from the zoo government. They've given you contracts. You've made money. You are rich. You are rich with trinkets. But your people, your neighbor, your sister, your cousin, your relatives, they are all looking down and trodden. Poverty is in the land. Hardship is in the land. There is no job. There is no water to even drink. No road to move about. No healthcare system. But a country like Dubai that gets 70% of the oil that you have in your Ijaw land. Let me quote you. You say Ijaw. Look at the way those in Dubai, they are living like sheikhs. They are living like princes in their land. The only resource they have is oil. But because they are in total control of the oil and they don't have the tribalism as we have in that zoo. So those with the land, those that own the land, even though the sheikh sometimes they control it, but they are of the same tribe. So there is equity, there is fairness, there is transparency and accountability when it comes to sharing the resource of that oil. That's all we are asking for. The moment you are in total control of your resources, you will see honesty, transparency, and accountability. But the moment a foreigner, somebody from a different tribe, is controlling your resources, they will steal the money, but they will not build anything in your land because they do not belong to your land. They know you are different from them. So they will rather take that money to go and buy a house or buy houses, estates, real estates across the whole world. While your people that owns the land, they'll be wallowing in abject poverty. Look at you here. You are crying that Tinubu gave you or your people only one ministerial position, a third-class ministerial position. My brother, as you lay your bed, so you lie on it. You sold your soul to the devil, Asari Dokubo. You sold your soul to the devil and the price was cheap. I repeat, you sold your soul to the devil and the price was cheap. Yes, they can give you 1 billion, but your people are still living under poverty. It would have been better for you to make 2 million and let everybody in your village, in your town, in your land, they become, self-sufficient. And they can wave poverty goodbye. That's how it's done everywhere in the whole world. But you chose to say, no, give me 2 billion. Let the whole people become poor. I remember one time I went to River State. I saw old women in canoes trying to fish. And the water is, you can see the crude oil spillage everywhere. Trees, they look black from crude oil stains and burning of fuel. Asari Dokubo, man, you forced my hand. You are a disgrace to your people. And I swear to God, when Biafra comes, people like you must pay the ultimate price. People like you must pay the ultimate price. You are a letdown to your parents. You are a letdown to your family. You are a letdown to your tribe. And you are a letdown to the people of Biafra. Very, very sad, my people. Very, very sad. Sad to end this way, but I have to. Very, very sad. So from me, from here, for now, I'm going to say good morning, good afternoon, good evening, and good night. I remain Biafra Superstars Media. God bless you. Feel very, very sad in this one. Bye-bye.
Woto-Woto to the enemies of Biafra. Woto-Woto to the enemies of Biafra. When we land on you, we will destroy everything you have except you are genuinely fighting for Biafra. Woto-Woto to the enemies of Biafra. Woto-Woto to those who sold Nnamdi Kanu either directly or indirectly. Woto-Woto to those who have joined their hand afterthought to betray Nnamdi Kanu and Biafra. Woto-Woto to those who have soiled their hands in the blood of innocent Biafrans and innocent ESN commanders. You will never know peace. Woto-Woto to you who say Biafra will not come. Woto-Woto to those who say if Biafra, instead of Biafra to come, they will rather die. Woto-Woto to all of you. The gods of our land have destroyed you. You will never rise again. You will never, ever, ever rise again. You will never rise again. Any native doctor that tries to make you rise, his power and everything he have in this life will be destroyed, completely destroyed.